This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Michigan Wolverines. Before we kick off this playoff game, let's check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. The Big Ten is so excited based on their previous experience here in the college football playoff. They have won the last 3 national championships, and they want to make it 4. They're talking a lot down on the field. They're making sure that the SEC knows that they're here to play. We'll see who's able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The Bulldogs used their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. There's the handoff. The defense flying to the ball. They'll drop him for a loss on the first play of the game. Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these 2 conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The tight end's got it on the corner route. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
Chris, the expectations for Bryce Underwood for his true freshman year were through the roof. And to be honest, I think a little bit unfair. I thought he was pretty good as a true freshman, and yet most thought that they underachieved. Now with the experience he's got, a new coaching staff around him, can he level up and take his game to the next level?
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage to big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And before the snap, a timeout. Offense will talk about it before this 3rd and 2. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Third and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback with another carry. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. The line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Powers through. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Oh, he's got open space. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. That's the 20. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's a junior linebacker. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down. But the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
He'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Can he make it? Touchdown, Georgia. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
What a threat this returner is, and he has been all season long. He's so explosive. You can see the speed, and here he takes it back for 6 to give his team the lead. What a massive play, a huge momentum swing in this game.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. He finds his tight end for the catch, and they'll get him down that time. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the 2 dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. It's Georgia on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. On the move now. The receiver makes the catch. He's in the... here he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the two-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll run it to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Handoff heading left. Look out. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And now the final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Design quarterback run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
2nd and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Stockton. It's the running back in the flat. He shreds the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Using his legs here. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Gonna run it. It's Phillips. Got an opening here. Also run a bounce close to the end zone.
That's an outstanding run from this back, and you can see the explosiveness as he gets to the outside right there and to the second level. And once he has a nose for the goal line, he almost gets in. Give it to him again. He earned it. He put you on the doorstep. Let him take it home.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown. Dogs. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. One more play before they head to the locker room. They're going to run it. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. It's reeled in. It's Phillips. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pressure's on. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the second half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half as a period that they have to win. This is a huge setback for them.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down and missed it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Too much speed for the defense. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Georgia offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Tight end makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. looking for a man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With sure hands, it's Marsh. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll run it with the draw play. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. It's Georgia on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal.
214 close. 214 close.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Goal line formation for the defense. Give it lost the ball short of the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air. It's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit.
And it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.